It's time
for wrestling.
Tuesday.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcoming you to this week's edition of Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, what I do is every Tuesday I ask 5 questions, all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. And either way, if you're a long-time listener or viewer, excuse me, not listener, this is not a podcast, it's a YouTube thing. So, yeah, if this is your first time tuning in or a long time viewer, hit the like button if you're enjoying yourself. Also, leave a comment, let me know how you did on this week's edition of Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Also, be a champ if this is your first time watching, and hit that subscribe button. It'll be greatly appreciated. Now I've fumbled through all that. I am not going to do any more takes. This is one take day. Let's let her rip.
Question
Number 1.
Alright, turning the curtain this week. Question number 1. Who did CM Punk defeat to win the OVW Heavyweight Championship on May 3rd of 2006? Of course, OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling, was the developmental promotion of the WWE, later TNA, then now they're just straight up indie. Anyway, who did CM Punk defeat? Was it A, Brent Albright, B, Johnny Jeter, or C, Jacob Duncan? Alright, question number 1 again. Who did CM Punk defeat to win the OVW Heavyweight Championship on May 3rd of 2006? Was it Brent Albright, A, B, Johnny Jeter, or C, Jacob Duncan? The answer is A, Brent Albright. Yes, he was a champion at the time. I think this might have been his second reign as champion. CM Punk only had one. Johnny Jeter, of course, later on became a cheerleader. Anyway, back to Brent Albright. I think he was a former NWA champion. Of course, NWA, the independent now. I don't think it was the Billy Corgan era. I think it was the era before that. But anyway, yes, Johnny Jeter, he grew up to be a cheerleader. And Jacob Duncan, I believe he was Titus at one time. So anyway, let's go to question number 2.
Question
Number 2.
Alright, question number 2. Who won the first Andre the Giant Battle Royal in 2014? Was it A, Brodus Clay, B, The Big Show, or C, Cesaro? Alright, going to ask that question one more time. Number 2, who won the first Andre the Giant Battle Royal in 2014? I believe this was WrestleMania 30. Was it Brodus Clay? They were kind of pushing at the time. Or did they give it to B, The Big Show, who claimed at one time to be Andre's son? Or was it C, up-and-comer named Cesaro? Well, the answer is C. It was Cesaro. Brodus Clay never did win it. I think Big Show won it the year after that. So, I know he did win it at one time, but not sure which time. I don't know if it's the second or third. Might have been a second one. Can't really remember on top of my head. Hey, if you remember, let me know in the comments. All right, let's go to question number 3.
Question
number 3.
All right, question number 3. A little bit of a softball question here. What song did Bam Bam Bigelow use as his entrance music in ECW? Was A. War Machine by Kiss, B. Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, or C. The theme from Jaws? Alright, repeat question number 3. What song did Bam Bam Bigelow use as entrance music in ECW? Was it A. War Machine by Kiss, B. Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, or C. The theme from Jaws? The answer is dun, 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 B. Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. Yes, he used this song while he was ECW. Actually, he used a theme from Jaws when he was a rookie in Memphis. And I think they also did a video package of him using the song War Machine. Vaguely remember that. Anyway, let's go to question number 4.
Question.
Number 4 sheet.
All right, here. Question number 4. What was the name of Jerry Blackwell's Georgia promotion that he started in 1988? Was it A. Deep South Championship Wrestling, B. Peach State Wrestling Alliance, or C. Southern Championship Wrestling from Georgia? Alright, question number 4 again. What was the name of Jerry Blackwell's Georgia promotion he started in 1988? Was it A. Deep South Championship Wrestling, B. Peach State Wrestling, or C. Southern Championship Wrestling from Georgia? The answer is C. Southern Championship Wrestling from Georgia. Of course, if you tune in to this past week's Wrestling Gold Friday night, that was the episode number 4, you would already know this. Because we played some Georgia or some Southern Championship Wrestling from Georgia. It had Dick Slater, Bruiser Brody, Tommy Rich, Austin Idol, a young Paul Heyman, back when he was calling himself Paul E. Dangerously. So if you want to go back and watch that, that was our watch along last week, was an hour of Southern Championship Wrestling from Georgia. So feel free to go check that out. All right, time for the main event, question number 5.
Question.
Number 5.
All right, here we go. Question number 5. Who did Al Madrill defeat on June 25th, 1978 for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship? Was it A. Nelson Royal, B. Les Thornton, or C. Chavo Guerrero? One more time, main event question number 5. Who did Al Madrill defeat on June 25th of 1978 for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship? Was it A. Nelson Royal, B. Les Thornton, or C. Chavo Guerrero? I about messed up last time. I was about to call him Eddie Guerrero. My bad, but it was Chavo Sr. Anyway, the answer is A. Nelson Royal. Defeated him, I believe, in Texas. That's where Al Madrill got his start. Nelson Royal retired for a bit, came back, won the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Then kind of worked for the Crockett's for a long time. Please, in the comments, let me know this. So, I vaguely remember Baby Doll talking about this in her sheet review, talking about the big gold belt Ric Flair had. Didn't she say Nelson Royal made that? It just popped in my head. Anyway, then after kind of Crockett's closed down, he went work for Ron Fuller and his USA Championship promotion in Knoxville, and of course, he was feuding with Scott Armstrong over his World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Anyway, that does for this week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Come back Thursday. I do a live stream called Spot Show Live Stream with me, Ronald Ray. That's Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Friday morning in Japan, and 5 a.m. Friday morning in India. Also, speaking of country or Wrestling Gold Friday night, we're gonna do it again. Episode number 5 this Friday, Wrestling Gold Friday night. That'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Saturday morning in Japan, and 5 a.m. Saturday morning India. This week we're gonna do a watch along of PWF. That was the promotion. Used a lot of Florida start. It was started by Dusty Rhodes. I need to do my notes. I can't. I think it was like before the polka dots. It was like the in between Crockett, or it was 80. I think 88. So that was after Crockett, NWA, Ted Turner, whoever on it. In between, couldn't quite get going. So wore a pair of polka dots. That promotion featured the Nasty Boys, Steve Kern, Mike Graham, young Diamond Dallas Page, and a few others. So the watch along this week again will be PWF. So come along and join us. Until then, folks, have a good one and take it easy. Hey there, thank you for checking this out. If you enjoyed it, share with friends, drop a like button, leave a comment. Also, be a champ and hit that subscribe button. You can also check me out on social media, Facebook at Ronald Ray. On X or Twitter is RPATRPTV46. Until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.